Building an online consulting business in 2020 is simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. What's up everyone, it's Anri Davids here, and in this video you get a deeper understanding about the 4 key elements you need to tap into to become a successful online consultant in 2020. Do all of those things right and you kickstart your business to become successful. Do one of those things wrong and you'll fail miserably. I've been doing online businesses for over a decade right now, and I've been always failing. Not always, I've been made a lot of money with a lot of different things, but it was never sustainable. It was always short-term thinking, never long-term thinking. I just want to have cash right now. Didn't matter on how I was making it, and I was actually not tapping into one of those 4 key elements. So I was failing miserably all the time, and I was never building something that I would have for the rest of my life. Anyway, if you're new on this channel, please like this video already, subscribe and turn the notification bell on. I told you, right? I've been doing all those online businesses for a while. I was failing miserably, and I finally realized after I got a mentor, after I surrounded myself with the right people who are doing the things I want to do, that I was doing this online business thing wrong, this online consultant thing wrong, because that's the moment when I was actually working on becoming consultant to help people with a problem, and I was not tapping into those things, and I was always failing and never got clients, and I never knew what those things were. So in this video, you really get a deep understanding about those 4 key elements you really need to tap into. Those are one of the most important things you need to understand if you want to start your online consulting business in 2020. The moment I tapped into all of those 4 key elements, that's the moment when I became successful, when I called myself successful, and when I start to see big changes, when my clients get a lot of results, when I got a lot of clients, when everything went actually really well. And before that, it didn't. I'm not gonna give you a big introduction right now. These 4 key elements speak for themselves, and here they come. The first thing is, don't reinvent the wheel. And this is really sad, and this is what I see with a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of people who try to become successful entrepreneurs, who try to become successful online consultants. They think, actually, they found a hidden gem. They found a market, an untapped market, and it's something people want. They think it's something really that people want to have in their life, but there isn't something like this yet. So you think, wow, I'm smart, I'm genius. You're probably smart and genius, but making this move is not smart and not genius at all. It's actually the opposite. It's really dumb to reinvent the wheel. Because if you reinvent the wheel, it hasn't been proven yet. This method, this business idea you have hasn't been proven in real life yet. And especially if you start your first business and you're gonna start to do something where you reinvent the wheel, you will fail miserably. You will spend a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of money into something that's probably not gonna work because you never built something, a business, you never did something before, and now you think, okay, now I'm a genius and a legend, I'm gonna do this, I have this business idea, I'm gonna do it, and you work so much and nothing happens because you haven't followed a proven system, a proven method that already works. And that's something I really want you to realize. If you start something, if you want to become an online consultant, there are a lot of people already who are doing the things you want to do, who are making a lot of money with it. So you don't need to reinvent this whole new method, this whole step-by-step system. It's already made for you. And you're just thinking, okay, I'm so smart, I'm a super business guy, I'm a super businessman, and I'm gonna do everything myself. I'm gonna find out which steps I need to take. I need to find out this whole new method, and you do everything yourself. And you will fail. Or it's gonna take you tens and tens and tens of years. You don't want it. People are already winning. You just need to model people who are winning. 2 is pick a niche and position yourself well. This is also a big hurdle faced by most entrepreneurs. They pick a niche, they're not narrowing it down, so it's really global, it's a big red ocean they're gonna swim in, and maybe if they narrowed it down, they don't position themselves well. Because in the beginning, you need to get clients organically. If you can't get clients organically, spending money on ads, webinars, building sites, or whatever it is a waste of your time and a waste of your money. First, you really need to understand your niche and position yourself well. And what I mean with positioning yourself well is, for example, the Rolex, right? The Apple, the Rolex, the Apple, the Tesla. How are you gonna charge premium prices to someone if you haven't positioned yourself well? So if Rolex, for example, can charge whatever they want, but a Casio, for the same watch they make as a Rolex, looks like a Rolex, but it's Casio, they can charge that much because Rolex has positioned themselves as the prime, as the go-to watch brand if you want to have status, if you want to feel the status, because this brand really gives this feeling of high end. And that's why people can charge a lot of money. That's why Rolex can charge a lot of money to you to buy a watch. And this is exactly the same in a personal brand. So if you narrow it down, for example, you're a fitness coach. I'm going to give you a really golden niche, by the way. Just help the client with finding exactly in this niche and tapping into this niche and position themselves well in this niche, is helping high-performing individuals to max out the productivity by aligning body and mind. Sounds amazing. It's an amazing niche. You're talking to the people with money who have this big problem you can solve. But if you're gonna have pictures on your social media, for example, your party pictures or anything else that doesn't align to the person you're talking to and doesn't look like the go-to person, this Rolex in this brand, you can't charge premium prices. I want you to think about this. For example, you have an iron bar, right? You have a wall iron bar. From this iron bar, you can use all the iron to make a horseshoe and sell it for $9. What you can also do with this iron bar is you can have a very small detailed piece. You can make 500 of those detailed pieces from the wall iron bar, put it in a Rolex, and sell it for $500. So instead of using the iron bar to make $9, you use the iron bar to make $10,000. And it's all about positioning. This is all about positioning. How do people see you? How do people perceive you? What feeling do they get? Because you're going to be a consultant in a bit, right? The only reason people buy from you, people with money buy from you, is they can show off this to their friends. They give their phone to their friends with your Instagram, for example, and it's like, hey, look at Anri Davids, this is my business mentor. And they scroll down, it's like, wow, this guy knows what he's doing. This guy really looks good. And if I have party pictures with no shirt on, drunk or whatever, they feel ashamed to show that to their friends. And this is how you need to see it. How do other people see you? How well are you positioned? Are you gonna be the $9 horseshoe? Or are you gonna be the 10K, very small detailed piece you put in a Rolex? You decide. The third one is purpose driven. And this is so important. And people, when they get on a call with us, one of the first questions is, why do you want to do this? And most of the time we see this is something people don't think about. Because if you don't know your why, if you don't know why you're building this online business, if you don't know why you're doing all of this for, and your why is not strong enough, the motivation will lack. You will lack motivation. Seriously, you can do it. Maybe you're very motivated for the first month because you see all those new things, you see all those new patterns, your brains are making new neural pathways, they're opening neural pathways, and you see, wow, I'm motivated, I really want to do this. And after a month of hard work, you see, okay, wow, like, okay, all right, why I'm doing this. And if you don't know your why, I swear to God, you're not gonna succeed. Because the reason why you do all those things, that should be the number one. Your vision. My vision is so big. My online consulting business is just a pathway to become there. The reason why I do this path is because I can give back to my parents. Because I can be free. Because I can live right now where I want to live. Right now it's coronavirus, I'm like my quarantine in Bali. It's pretty good. I'm locked up in paradise. So I'm happy. You're maybe not, you're probably not, and you're sitting home watching this right now, looking outside, like, dang, I want to go outside. Well, if you already had an online business, you could already be somewhere where you feel safe and where you feel good. Also, another reason I can surround myself with the people I want to surround myself with. I'm not listening to a boss. I don't need to wake up 9 o'clock and leave 5 a.m. or 5 p.m. listening to the boss or working all day with employees I hate, I dislike. So this is also a big reason why I do this. Fourth one is get a mentor and don't do it alone. Don't try to do everything alone because there are already people who are teaching exactly what you want to do. With a proven step-by-step method, most of them don't have the right accountability and support systems. We have that. We have the right accountability and support systems. We saw that is the most important thing for our clients to succeed. But a mentor is someone who is already living the life you want to live, earns the money you want to earn, and does the things you want to do. If you want to achieve the things you never achieved, you need to do the things you never did. Seriously. And I know mentors are not cheap. We are not cheap. And I understand it can be scary. It can be very uncomfortable to spend money on a mentor. without knowing if you're going to succeed. But I guarantee you, if you find the right mentor with the proven step-by-step method, where his client's also making money, and you put the right actions towards it, he gives you the right actions to do actually. You don't need to think about that. He puts the right actions. He gives you the right actions. He lets you create the right beliefs. And if you just do that, if you keep doing that, there's no other way than succeeding. Getting a mentor is what changed everything for me in my life. A person who holds me accountable. A person who already lives the life I want to live, earns the money I want to earn, does what heck he wants, and actually also aligns with me, right? A mentor holded my hand. Instead of all those years of trial and error, he made this path very smooth and helped me to achieve my 5, 10, 15-year vision plan goals within 3, 6, 12 months. And if you are also serious, if you want to change the situation you're in, if you want to take your responsibilities actually and step up and show your loved ones that you care about them. It's not even about you. Your vision, your why is so big, it's not even about you. It's way bigger than you. And if you want to start to take the action right now, you want to step up right now, you need to be fast, because right now is a crazy time in the world. We get so many calls scheduled. We are all booked out, and the reason why is because people are waking up right now. They have time to think, right? And me and my team made extra spots available right now to get on a call with you. On this call, we're going to go over your current situation and goals. We're going to make a step-by-step plan together on how to get there. And we're also going to figure out if we are the right fit to work together or not. If not, we'll still put you in the right direction. So what I want you to do, if you're serious, if you want to take the change, if you want to make the change, is click the link beneath this video. You need to apply. You need to schedule the time, schedule your date, and answer some of our questions, because we really need to figure out if you're serious. Only if you're serious, do that. And if you want to also get the deeper understanding, if you don't know exactly what you want to do as an online consultant, I made a video where I explain 7 very profitable niche ideas, business ideas, which will inspire you, which will let you understand more and more how to make money, and also help you step by step with the first critical steps you need to take. So I made a whole video about that, and the video, you can check it out here. So click the video here, and I will see you there.